Cancers, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. This is going to be your weekly for the third week of April. So this is the 19th till the 25th. And later on this week, we're moving into Taurus season. So you may feel the vibes shifting. Maybe the weather is kind of shifting a little bit different. Things are going to slow down because I feel Aries season went like this, super fast. Pisces was like slow and weird. Aries was like lightning, and Taurus season I think is going to finally kind of bring it into an easy flow, easier balance, but it's going to slow things down. So you may kind of really just start to feel the shift like midweek, okay? We're going to be covering a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love. So I hope you will find this helpful. And I will have a link to the extended below in the description box. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right, so my beautiful Cancers, let's just get right into it. So Cancers, I feel like for this week to let you know to not think too small. Not think small and not think of yourself, most importantly, as small. You got to think big. And it doesn't mean don't look at the little things and don't handle little responsibilities, because of course you need to do that, but don't limit yourself and don't have a limited mindset like, oh, I can't do that, like, oh, I gotta do this and this and that, like I'm never gonna get to that point, or that's just not for me. No, you gotta dream big. You gotta set big goals, because that's gonna encourage you and motivate you to make big moves and to keep moving forward. But if you never set goals for yourself that are kind of high to reach, you're never going to have that like urge or that push to keep going. You're just going to be conformed and be comfortable and then never want to like step up your game, you know? So I feel the need to tell you to not limit yourself and don't think of yourself small. There's no limitation. The only limitations we put in ourselves is fear-based. So if you let go of fear, everything is limitless, okay? I just feel the need to let you know to like think bigger about yourself. I know like sometimes people say, oh, everyone's so ego driven, ego this, ego that. But personally, I feel like even just from dealing with people and clients that having a big ego is not really a problem in today's world. I think most people don't have a lot of good self-esteem or self-worth. They just mask it with pretending like they are confident, but in reality, most people, we have so many insecurities, we have so many doubts, so many fears about ourselves, and we need to build a better ego, a healthy ego, not like a I'm better than you ego, but an actual ego where we're healthy, where we're tuned and we believe in ourselves and we know what we're capable of, even if we're not there yet. Okay, I'm also picking up that the number 7 and or 23 may be important numbers for you guys this week. Also, some of you may deal with the little pesky rodents, possibly either in your home, basement, attic, kitchen, maybe in the car, garage. So be mindful of that. Make sure you're cleaning, or maybe at your workspace, you know, like in the back room or something. I feel like there could be pesky rodents, either rats, mice, possums, or other little critters, bugs, but I feel more so like rodents being maybe coming in, or you may see a rat pass by you, or maybe at work there's always like this little rat that runs around or something. And so you may have to handle that, or just be mindful and be careful, okay? All right, so Cancers, when it comes to your health, and when I say health, I want you guys to think big about it, because health doesn't just mean like, oh, going to the doctor, but your physical health, your mental health, your diet, you know, at all areas. So health is like everything, okay? But I see that you may be working together with someone. So let's say working with your doctor, seeing your physician, your therapist, your counselor, your dietitian, your nutritionist, your fitness trainer, instructor. I feel like you may be joining a group, or you're going together, or you're working together with someone to work on a goal, to reach some kind of goal, whether it's weight loss, a health goal, some kind of journey to healing, possibly. You may be going with a friend, or you may be getting referred to by someone that you know, like, oh, I saw this doctor and they were really good. You should go check them out. And you may get referred, or maybe you're referring someone else, but I see you kind of growing and developing and bettering yourself, and maybe making better health choices for you that works for you, because of course everyone's different. And really talking about it, like being more open about your goals and where you want to be. Okay. All right. And then when it comes to your, you may also be investing more in your health. That could be making appointments, scheduling tests, blood work, purchasing vitamins, supplements, I don't know, investing in yourself, going to the gym, buying new running shoes, yoga mats, basketball, tennis rackets, investing in yourself in some way to help your health, your physical health, your mental health. Okay. All right. When it comes to your work, school, career, and finances for this week, Cancers, I really want you guys to be mindful of you, but also the people around you, in not becoming too greedy or too money driven, where you lose yourself, or you lose the passion, the love for what it is you're trying to accomplish, or what you're trying to do. There could be a lot of controlling energies, either your boss, coworkers, clients, people around you, maybe wanting to boss you around. Or be careful, this could be you, so careful not to be too bossy, or being too imposing on people, even if you are the boss or CEO. Not taking it too far, becoming too extreme, or being so work heavy or so invested in your work that you don't have time to rest. You don't have time to just wind down. Okay, just not taking things too extreme this week. I also feel like competitiveness. There could be, maybe someone who's trying to compete with you, or maybe take your business, take your clients, or, steal your schedule, take your position possibly. And, just a lot of controlling, wanting to be the best, wanting to be on top. This could be you, but also could be people around you. So just be mindful of that, and not becoming too addicted or too extreme with anything, because it can become a little bit unhealthy. For some of you, you may have problems or conflict with a Capricorn. This could be someone you work with, possibly a boss, coworker, business partner, rival, I don't know. But this person either could be really bossy or imposing on you, or just, it drives you insane, you can't stand them, or their attitude or their energy just seems so dark and you don't like to be around them. But also this could be you. So, apply it how you find fit. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, some of you could have Taurus somewhere in your chart. And as far as the person you could be dealing with, I feel like it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And for some of you, this person may be older than you, if not by age, not by physical age, by experience. Maybe they have more life experience. Maybe they're more established, more, intelligent, more wise. They've lived more, they've done more things. I feel like this person most likely is older than you, or just really wise, for their age. They're really smart, they're really mature. I feel like this person's also probably very successful, boss, CEO, manager, I don't know, has built an empire for themselves, or is pretty much on the way there, has a great career, is responsible, is dependable, has their life in order, is not a hot mess, is not out here just messing around and, YOLO and, living recklessly. They're a responsible person. They have their ish together. I feel like this person is probably more very career-minded, focused, very serious, but doesn't mean they can't have fun. I just feel like they're very, because of their work, it's built them up to be a certain way, kind of more assertive or more serious. And even their personality could be, just very composed and, chill, laid back. Well, not chill, laid back, but very professional, but they're someone who knows what they want. They're goal oriented. And I feel like this is exactly what you've been looking for, exactly what you need. I feel like this person is probably someone who is, you know, is focused on more important things, you know, like they're not really into probably reality TV or gossip, drama, like they're probably not into that. This could even be someone who's not into social media, maybe doesn't have social media or uses it very little. It could be that, or only uses it for their business if that's necessary, which most cases now I feel like is kind of necessary. But they're very just like, I gotta do this and everything else is not that important. But I feel like this person has a big heart and they're super compassionate, super sweet, nice, caring, cares about, you know, other people, the environment, animals, very conscious, or at least is trying to be, is trying to grow, is trying to be a better person. And I feel like you're going to start to feel really vulnerable in this connection, or start to feel vulnerable, like, oh my gosh, like, my feelings are coming out, I don't know what to do, like this person's like so perfect, or they're like your ideal type of person that you maybe never thought could exist. You're like, no, this type of man or woman doesn't exist. It's only in the movies and TV shows. Like I've only dealt with toxic, horrible players and people who just treat me like crap. Nope, you'd be surprised. There are lots of good people out there, guys. Do never give up hope. Never, you know, lose sight of what could be just because of your history. Just because everyone else you've dealt with has been toxic, liars, cheaters, abusers, doesn't mean that there aren't good people. You just haven't aligned with them. You just haven't found them. But there are good people out there. If you're a good person, you know you're a good person with a good heart, loyal, loving, caring. There are other people like you. You just got to find them, okay? Unfortunately, there probably just are a lot more of the opposite, a lot more not so kind-hearted people, but there are good people out there. We just got to find them. So I feel like for you guys, it looks like emotionally, you've been recently feeling kind of confused, kind of all over the place, or you just didn't know where to start. Where do I start looking? What do I do? Who do I give my attention to? Like, I don't know, like I'm talking to this person, that person, or you just been kind of all over the place and not really knowing what's your best option. What do I really want? Where should I start looking? What's really best for me? Like maybe you just didn't know what's best for you. And I feel like this week is when you really wind it down and you see, you know, this is my value and this is what I look for in someone. This is what's important for me. Maybe before you're like, well, you know, I kind of want someone like this and like that. And if they have that, that's cool. No, this week you're like, you know what? No, these are my requirements and this is what I really need. This is what's going to make me happy. After all these failed relationships, I finally know now what works for me, what I need, not what I think I want, but what I actually need. And as soon as you start to value yourself, know your worth, you start to really become more sure of what you're looking for and what you're willing to put up with and not put up with. And I feel like you're increasing your value, you're increasing your worth. Just like, you know, the housing market and things are rising, so are you, okay? And I feel like the more you love yourself, the more you value yourself, you're going to start to feel more free. And I feel like by the end of this week, you start to align. Things are coming into completion, into fruition. And I feel like some of you may start connecting with people online, on social media, internet, dating apps, or you may be connecting with someone who's from a different city, state, country than you, speaks a different language, maybe looks different, ethnicity, culture, religion, whatever. You may even be traveling, or maybe you're going to travel somewhere for work, or maybe you're traveling for vacation, who knows? But I see you kind of getting out of your bubble, whatever this means for you. It's like you're scoping out, you're finally branching out, you're not limiting yourself to this idea, you're thinking bigger, right? I feel like this is kind of connecting to our message earlier. You're thinking bigger. You know what? I can have more. I can achieve more. I can have a better person than what I've been used to. Maybe I've been lowering my standards. Maybe I've been settling for dirt when really that's not what I'm meant to be. That's not what the universe wants for me. And that's why those relationships have not worked, because they were not for me. I meant to have more. I meant to attract a better partner. And so I feel like you are attracting a better person. This is someone who is of like a great individual with like high value, high worth. And I don't mean like, you know, superficial money, stuff like that, but they are kind-hearted. They are financially stable. They are focused. They are not playing games. They're someone who knows what they want and they go for it. If not, they don't waste their time. I just feel like this is definitely someone who's going to make you feel stable, give you a sense of security in all areas of life. And I feel like this could even be someone who is your twin flame, like someone who's most likely not like a soulmate feeling, but more like a life partner feeling, who you feel comfortable with, who you feel secure with. And I feel like this person's gonna feel really happy with you, like want to celebrate with you, may initially ask you or soon ask you, oh, I have a wedding to attend to, or I have this little thing gathering, would you like to come with me? Or wants to introduce you to their friends or take you out somewhere to dinner. And maybe you're going on a double date. I could see that some of you may be going on like a double date with their buddies or their friends. So it's not as like intimate, but it's still kind of a big deal because you're meeting their people, and seeing if you guys vibe together. But I feel like this person is someone who wants something secure, wants something passionate, wants something romantic and loving. And I feel like you bring that to the table, and what you're looking for is stability, security, and that's what this person offers. So I feel like you're both offering each other what each other wants, even if it's a little bit different. But it's funny because both of you have 4 here. So 4 is stability, foundation, security, the 4th house, Cancer, you. So I feel like both of you are going to make each other feel really comfortable and really at home, and kind of feed into each other's needs. And I feel like this is someone who is going to give you multiple options of what you want to do. Like, oh, do you want to go here or do you want to go here? What do you want? Like, what do you want? What do you want to do, babe? What do you want to do, love? Like, I feel like this is someone who is open to your needs and open to what you really want. And I think is kind of, even though they're very focused and may have a type A personality, I feel like with you, they're flexible. They're open with you, and they actually treat you really, really, really sweet. So with, the outside world, they can be very focused, very serious, and maybe they still are like that overall. But with you, I feel like they soften up. They're a little more open with you. And you see that, or you start to see that change in them once you guys are just behind closed doors or just in like one-on-one. Whereas as opposed to when you're in a group setting or with other people, you kind of see the change. You're like, oh my gosh, they're just like different with me. They're so sweet with me. And with the outside world, they're like, respected. Beautiful energy for you guys. I love this. And, if love has been a challenge, if it's been a headache for you as it has been for a lot of people, I'm so happy for you, and I think you really deserve this, okay? All right, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So I hope you found this helpful. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Wish you guys all the best. Bye.